Hi, I'm Eric. Welcome to my origami channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to fold a US $1 bill snail. This model is folded from just your standard $1 bill here. You could probably use any other denomination if you want, maybe even the same dimension paper. The model is rated at probably about a high intermediate level. It's not too difficult depending on your experience folding. So that being said, I'm going to reposition the camera and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. We'll begin here. We'll start with step one. Now for this particular snail, I'm going to be starting with Mr. George here upside down. And what this does is kind of makes the snail's body will be done here on the white side, or the black side, I guess most people call it, and his shell will actually be green, will be on the green side. So you could change it up. You could always start on the green side and change the whole body design, or you'll see how it comes out, whatever you prefer. So that being said, to go ahead and start with a water bomb base on the left side here of the dollar bill. So make your creases really firm. There's going to be multiple layers. I prefer to use a bone folder. Some people don't like to use a bone folder. They like to fold in the air, what have you, whatever is comfortable for you. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and start. Now I try to make my creases, my raw edges here, line up as closely as possible. You want to make a really good crease. Then on the other side here, line up the edge there, make sure it's all nice and tidy. And there you go. Make a firm crease. Open that back up here. Now you'll see your folded X design right across, excuse me, right across the front there. At this point, I'm going to turn the dollar bill over. You're going to make a fold through the center of that X here. So what I do is I bring this folded corner here down to this mark on the bottom here where you made the folded, and just go right across there. Make a firm crease. Now when you turn the dollar bill back over to the other side, you'll be able to just kind of pop it in the middle there, and it'll naturally want to go to the water bomb base here. So bring it in. Make sure these creases are lined up really good. Bring it to the center there. This one is actually a little messy, but it'll still work. Now you want to crease this water bomb base really good on both sides here. So, okay. Alright, and there's what we have so far. It's basically a water bomb base on one side of the bill. Now, I'm going to turn the model upside down here with a point facing you, and you're going to take these top flaps here and bring this point right down to the point right here. Just line it up really good here. At this point, the dollar bill makes the water bomb base a little thicker, so just do what you can here. It doesn't have to be perfect for this model, but just bring it in, crease it down. And if you're familiar at all with a basic origami here, you'll be familiar with this whole water bomb base thing. So we're going to bring these 2 points to the middle here, right to the center there. Use that down pretty good. Now you're going to bring this point right up to that point, even to where they're touching each other a little. That's fine. Make a good crease. on there. Okay, and here's what we have so far. Let me spin this around here. You'll see that right here on the left side of the dollar bill, we have started the water bomb base. So we're going to take, now the next step is going to be taking these two flaps. I'll show you the way I do it. Some people do this different. I'm going to try to zoom in a little here so you can get a better view. Okay, there we go. That might be a little better. Okay, now you're going to take this flap here, go ahead and press that all the way up against the edge here and flatten it down. Same with the bottom one. Bring it right up to the edge, flatten it down. Put a good crease on it if you want. And you'll have these two little like feet sticking out here. And you're going to take this little triangle that you just folded and fold it in half. So you take this point, fold it down to that point right there, just like that. Crease it. Same with this side. I kind of hold this side down. Bring this over, just like that. Crease it. Now what you have is this part of the water bomb base where you're going to take these two folded flaps and put them inside these two pockets. And being that the dollar bill is a lot smaller than normally if you're folding a water bomb, it's a little trickier. So what I do, and let me flip the dollar bill around here and I'll show you what I do here. Okay. Now I'm using my bone folder. You can use a toothpick or any other kind of tool you want to use. You're going to just kind of hold open this pocket here, push in this triangle, and this essentially locks the water bomb down here. And you're going to do the same with the other side. Hopefully you can see this here. I might have to readjust the camera. Open that up, this little pocket up, and you're going to put that inside here. You can do it with your fingers. I'm kind of doing it with a bone folder here. Just push it in there. Make sure this bottom edge is lined up right there. And boom. Crease that down. This here essentially is going to be the snail's shell, as you'll see when the model is completed. Okay, now I'm going to back this camera off a little bit here and kind of show you the next steps here. Okay, now for the next step, we're going to go ahead and take this dollar bill, flip it over to the green side here, fold it in half. Take this edge down and fold it down to that edge. Okay, and at this point you're going to have your model that looks just like that.